Thank you for choosing Synovision products. This is an introduction video about the operation of the bolus tracking technique. I will take the abdomen multi-phase CT exam as an example. The operation process of the bolus tracking in Synovision CT products are as follows. After filling up the patient information, select the appropriate protocol to enter the patient scan interface. In the scan series list, we can see that this protocol includes 1. Scout series, 2. Abdominal non-contrast series, 3. Locator series, 4. Tracker series, 5. The first enhanced series, the arterial phase. The delay time is 12 seconds. 6. The portal venous phase series. The delay time is 40 seconds. Seven. The delayed phase series. The delay time is 155 seconds. Now we confirm the Scout scan. On the Scout image, drag the scan range which is displayed as a blue box. Select the locator series from the series list. We can see the locator line is displayed on the Scout image. There are two ways to position the locator line. One is manually dragging the positioning line on the Scout image to move it to where we want to monitor. Alternatively, we can use the non-contrast series to position the locator line. Now we introduce the second method. Press the Start key to scan the non-contrast series. After obtaining the images, we can browse the non-contrast series. Find the layer which we want to monitor. Record the current location value for this image. The location value indicates where the scan table is for this image. Then switch to the locator series. Enter the recorded location value in the Start Input box, which means the start scan position will be the same as the table value we recorded. After clicking the Enter key, we will find that on the Scout image, the locator positioning line automatically moves to where we set. Press Start to obtain the locator image. Next, we select a blood vessel to be monitored. For example, we want to monitor the descending aorta, so we place the ROI on the descending aorta. Click on the Tracker series to review the scan parameters. In this case, we are in an abdomen multi-phase BT scan protocol. The protocol defines cycles are 15 times, which means there will be 15 times of exposure. In other words, the tracker monitors 15 times of exposure in total, and cycle time is 1.346 seconds, which means each exposure cycle lasts 1.346 seconds. The time of each exposure plus the pause between two exposures is 1.346 seconds. Threshold is 120 HU, which means, when the CT value of the monitored blood vessel increases by 120 HU, the scan will be triggered automatically. AID, the after injection delay is 8 seconds, which means that after the contrast is injected, the monitoring scan will be started in 8 seconds. Click Start to start the tracker scan, and wait for the green Confirm Exposure button on the CT box to start flashing, and at the same time, set up injection protocol on the injector. Taking this abdomen multi-phase BT scan as an example, we set the injection volume as 80 milliliters. The injection rate is 4 milliliters per second, followed by a subsequent injection of 30 milliliters of saline, with injection rate also at 4 milliliters per second. Get ready with both hands. Put one hand on the CT box Start Exposure button, and the other hand on the injector Start Injection button. Once the systems are ready for both scanning and injecting, press the two buttons simultaneously. Now the contrast is being injected into the patient. We have set the after injection delay time as 8 seconds, which means that 8 seconds after the injection, the monitoring will start. The system automatically measures the average CT value within the ROI, and draws the value on the curve below. With each exposure, one more value is added to the curve. When the measured CT value increases by 120 HU, and the curve exceeds the position of the horizontal line, the system automatically triggers the enhanced scan series. The scan was automatically triggered. The interface was automatically switched to the enhanced scan series. The arterial phase is finished. The system starts to get ready for the portal venous phase. Now the system is waiting for the delay time to arrive. The portal venous phase starts automatically. We can see that the delay times for the arterial, portal venous, and delayed phases are 12 second, 40 second, and 155 second respectively, which match with what we have set in the protocol. The three phases are executed as one scan series. No user operations are required. After the last series is finished, and the images are reviewed again, to make sure everything is okay, we can click End Study to finish this exam. Note that the delay times mentioned here are counted starts from the moment when the preset threshold has been reached, not when the contrast agent begins to be injected into the patient. In other bolus tracking protocols, for example, CT angiography of the cerebral arteries, the delay time for arterial phase is usually set as minimal delay time. When the min delay checkbox is checked, the minimum delay time of the system can be 3 seconds. If the auto voice needs to be played prior to the scanning, the minimum delay time depends on the length of the voice, about 3 to 5 seconds. During the tracker scanning, the Start Scan button is for manually start the enhanced scan series. For example, in case the ROI has been placed in the wrong place, the monitored CT value did not grow, but we can still see from the tracker images that the contrast concentration gradually increases. In this case, we can use the Start Scan button to manually trigger the next scan series. The introduction on how bolus tracking works stops here. Thanks for watching.